Hi everyone, how's everyone doing here today? Usually I like to do this during the daytime, but circumstances got in the way, and seeing what's been going on in the news lately, in the media, I felt this couldn't wait till tomorrow. So, as we know, tomorrow is the day that supposedly Donald Trump is supposed to be arrested. And whether or not that actually happens, I really don't know. I don't have any speculation on it. I have a few ideas which I'll go into a little bit, but as far as in depth, I honestly don't know. So I'm just kind of sitting on the sidelines and waiting to see how things unfold. And already he's put out a post on, his Truth Social platform, and certain other members on the right are trying to rile things up with the base, which is what brings me to my next message, is because after January 6th, I don't really take anything for granted or just think like, hey, it's all going to go smoothly. I like to be optimistic, but, too many bad things have gone on. And already on a lot of social media, there are people talking about like revolution, about violence, about, waging a war, and that brings me to my next point. One, let's pretend he does get arrested. We're talking about a former president. This has never happened before. So I can imagine law enforcement is going to be well prepared for this. I don't think it's just going to be a handful of cops with handcuffs and a search warrant saying, come with us, please. I think, it could be U.S. Marshals. There could be a military there, possibly. I'll imagine there'll be protests. That's fine. And I'm all for peaceful protests. If you want to stand out there, behind a barricade, wave signs saying, free Trump, set him free, whatever, that's fine. But if you're thinking of doing something violent, trying to wage a war, do something hostile that's going to put lives at risk, I would strongly, sincerely recommend you not do that. Because if you go that route, more than likely, you will lose. You will lose miserably. And I'm not saying that, as in a way of putting down. I am saying that with concern, because here's what I believe will happen. And I could be wrong, but just hear me out. To do something like that, to actually engage in a revolution, you have pretty much one of three outcomes, okay? The one outcome is you just get arrested. You're obstructing justice, you get yourself arrested and find yourself having to face a trial. You could get seriously injured in an entanglement with law enforcement, because like I said, you are going to be outnumbered, you're going to be outgunned, and these people are going to be trained for dealing with a situation like this. And the third outcome, the worst case scenario, you could get yourself killed. Look at January 1st. There was one loss. There's been several losses of life already. Even if it was just one, I would say that's one too many. And you're going to put your life at risk for a grifter who at no time would ever, come to your aid, no matter what. And I've said this before in the past, I'm reiterating it. You think that if you find yourself in prison, if you didn't get harmed but you're in jail, you think he's going to come and bail you out? You think anyone on the GOP is going to come bail you out? That's not going to happen. If you find yourself seriously injured and hospitalized, because of your injuries, because of entanglement with law enforcement, you think he's going to pay your medical bills? I seriously doubt it. And if you got crappy health insurance, well then, good luck with that. Because on top of that, you're going to be arrested as well. So in addition to the medical bills, you'll have legal expenses to deal with too. And if you get killed, yes, there will be a funeral, and the funeral expenses will fall on your family. And good luck with Donald Trump ever attending the funeral to express his condolences. Thoughts and prayers. Yeah, that's not going to happen. And maybe your family could do a GoFundMe where some fellow supporters will chip in a little bit, and, that'll cover some of the expenses, maybe all of it. But no amount of money is going to bring the loved one back. It's not going to bring you back from your grave. So, I am sincerely hoping you don't do anything like that. I am saying it for your sakes. I'm just going to be sitting on the sidelines quietly watching. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be documenting anything. I'm just going to watch to see how things unfold. I don't want to see anyone get hurt. I'm not telling you to stop supporting him. I'm not telling you who to vote for in 2024, assuming he's there to run. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm just saying, Please be smart, because once you cross that line, once you go down that path, there is no turning back. And the likelihood that you succeed, I think you have a greater chance of winning lotto. The likelihood that you make it out and you fail and somehow make it out in one piece without getting arrested, that is even also very slim to none. If you go down that path, those are your three options. I could always be wrong, and I really hope I am. I really hope nothing violent or, drastic happens. I really hope no extremists do anything foolish and, cause a senseless loss of life. As I said, there's been too much of that already. I really hope you who are thinking of doing something drastic, has some serious second thoughts and reconsiders it. Because once you go through it, there's no turning back. And no amount of regret is going to change the outcome once you're facing one of the three. So, please be smart. I really hope you understand. And if bad things do happen to you because you made the wrong choice, may God help you. Because Donald Trump definitely will not. So, I sincerely hope you understand. Thank you for watching.